Yeah. 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 Yeah.
What's going on, my peoples? It's your boy Rum 300. We have a blockbuster video review coming up right now. You saw the title, and it's a special one. You know, so if I'm doing, you know, a special fragrance, I gotta, you know, celebrate. And you can't, you know, do a review on such an iconic fragrance without, you know, having a nice, beautiful, special drink. So I'm gonna be sipping on a little bit of that Macallan 12. You gotta do it justice by having a nice drink when you're talking about a great fragrance. And that fragrance is, and you saw in the title, Amouage Gold. Bam. So, with that said, I know this fragrance has a love and a hate. You know, this split right down the middle between whoever has or smelled this fragrance or who owns it. You argue to the death of you how great it is, and some people say it's the worst fragrance that they have. I'm on the side that, of course, I have it, so I must love it. This fragrance was created in 1998 well, some people say it was created in 1997. I'm not sure. You guys can look it up. Let me know down below if it was created in 1997 or 1998. It was actually created for a prince in the Middle East, and that's pretty much all I know about it, besides the fact that the perfumer is Guy Robert. He created a lot of fragrances, and this one I think is one of the better fragrances, one of the original great fragrances from the Amouage collection. Now, before I get into everything, I wanted to show you guys the note breakdown, and then I can jump right into the fragrance. So here is the note breakdown for Amouage Gold. Alright, so you guys saw there's a pretty decent amount of notes that go along with this fragrance. And for me, the first thing that comes off of this fragrance for me is the orris root, the powdery orris, and also the incense. This fragrance is very, very strong on iris. If you don't like powdery notes, you're not gonna like this fragrance. I, on the other hand, I'm a sucker for some powdery notes, because for me, powdery notes kind of bring back this innocence. It also reminds me of baby powder. It also reminds me of just, you know, my childhood in some aspects. It also reminds me of babies. I was told, and I think I either read a review or read an article or watched a video, I can't remember, that baby powder or powdery notes in general can be considered an aphrodisiac for women. Now, I know people are like, oh, what the hell, what are you talking about? All right, so look at this. Think about this, y'all. If you wear a powdery note fragrance around a woman that wants children, the powdery note will invoke the thought of baby powder and also heighten that thought of babies, right? So if she finds you attractive, what's the thing you do before you have babies? I don't need to say it, but you understand what I mean. The flip side on that is if the woman hates children and don't want babies, you pretty much shit out of luck, because she's not going to even talk to you because you remind her of babies. That's the only flip side to wearing powdery note fragrances. This also has a heavy dose of incense, patchouli, and it also has some floral notes behind it. The incense for me is very dark, very dry, and works like a beast in the winter. I mean, I wore this fragrance out. It was literally 19 degrees outside. I was in DC doing some business, and I had to walk maybe about 5 or 6 blocks to where I was going. And this wind was hitting me hard. Even though I was cold, the incense, the patchouli, and the warm notes from this fragrance kept me from even thinking about it, because I kept getting these wafts of this fragrance, and it just kept me in a comfort and a calm mood, even though I was pretty much freezing outside. And I kept saying to myself, I said, damn, this shit is literally breaking through the winter cold in the breeze. I'm thinking about this fragrance more than I'm actually thinking about how cold I am. And I think that is what you look for in the winter fragrance, to kind of keep you involved in the fragrance and how it develops outside. So I was really surprised and very pleased at how this fragrance worked. So I'm gonna do a toast to this, just for that. Man, that shit is good. Wow. Man, I haven't had this in probably about 4 or 5 months. That's good. Back to the fragrance. The patchouli has an earthiness to it. Not soil, but more like, I guess, a field of grass kind of feeling to it, or just maybe a forest kind of feeling to me. Myrrh plays a little bit of a factor in here because it gives us a little bit of sweetness. Also, it has amber that, you know, contributes to that sweetness, but it's not sweet like gourmand sweet. No. Don't get me wrong. This is more sits on the animalic, also powdery, and definitely smoky side. For me, and I heard this a lot. I heard this in videos about the worst Amouage fragrances, or just particularly in this one, that you have this pissy note from the civet. I don't get that shit at all. For me, I don't want to wear anything that smells like pee. I don't give 2 shits of how it dries down and it turns into whatever. I'm not wearing anything that smells like pee. That's just like me. This does not smell, to my nose, like it has that in it. That's just me. Maybe I'm one of the lucky ones. This has more, to me, a stronger powdery note, like I said before. When you get to the mid of the fragrance, the powdery notes kind of take a back seat to more of the myrrh, the slight sweetness, the amber, and the incense starts to make more of a presence with that smokiness. The patchouli, hints of it here and there, but it kind of stays in right there. It doesn't change much even in the dry down. It kind of just stays in that realm of smoky, powdery incense and a little bit of an earthy note, which I love. I do think this is a great fragrance for that. Getting into where I would wear this fragrance, that's kind of up to the person. I think this is an upscale fragrance. I think this is a fragrance that I would wear pretty much to important events, dinners, important parties, somewhere where I'm going to be dressing up very nice, someplace where I want, you know, to kind of spark conversation if someone wants to ask me what I'm wearing, because you're definitely not going to be smelling like anybody else out there. And for me, I think this is a conversation if you walk past people that are intrigued by unique smells. You know, if a prince thought this fragrance was good, you know, that gotta say something. He got some good taste. You know, he get the best of the best. For me, nighttime, wintertime, definitely the time to wear this. You can wear this in the fall, but I will wait until maybe November, December, when it gets colder to the 30s. Depending on what part of the country, the world you are in. But this thing works. When it's really cold outside and you want something that will keep you warm or keep you distracted from the cold, this is definitely something I would wear. Nighttime, yeah, most definitely. Age bracket, man, that's hard. I really can't tell you. I've been wearing this for maybe 4 years, so I would say try it if you're a daring person. If you like daring fragrances, try it. And I don't care what age you are. If you like to be daring, you like to be noticed, you like, you know, bold fragrances, try it. This fragrance will last. I'm gonna get close to. I'm letting you know this fragrance will last 48 hours on your skin, and it will last on your clothes until you wash it off. You might have to wash your clothes twice. This is how potent, how strong this fragrance is. Yes, this fragrance can be a beast mode if you spray it. If you spray more than 4 sprays, this will light up the entire room. But it has this thing where it doesn't seem like it's overwhelming. That's just I guess good blending. It doesn't overwhelm me. Even if I spray it on my neck, I can spray this on my neck 4 times and I don't get choked out. I don't start gasping. I don't be like, oh, this is too much. But when I leave a room and I come back in the room, it's all over the room. And it smells great, but it is in the entire room. Good thing, bad thing, you make the choice. For me, I'm okay with that. Some places I would never do that. Some places I don't really care. But all in all, this fragrance is a great fragrance. It is a gem in my collection, and also one to be respected, and also I think you should get it in your collection if you can find it. I have the non-magnetic cap version. I'm looking to get the original version that's in that more it's kind of like, it looks almost medieval type of sculpture fragrance bottle. Really nice, like a piece of jewelry actually. And I really enjoy this. I'm going to be rocking it for the rest of the winter. Actually, it's going to be my fragrance of the day this weekend. Also, I wanted to let you guys know another reason why I did this fragrance, and also why I had cracked open the Macallan 12. It's a celebration of my son Sebastian's birthday. His birthday was the 7th of March, and we did a nice birthday party celebration for him today, pretty much this weekend. And you know, I'm excited. You know, having children is one of the best things, if not the best things God could give to you, and I really appreciate the fact that I'm here watching them grow up and watching them change and do all these beautiful things. And that's just something I wanted to put out there. You know, cherish your children, you know, watch them grow up and teach them everything that you can to help them grow and be, you know, better than you. That's the goal, you know, help them understand who Jesus Christ is, help them understand the world, and introduce them to your hobbies. Hopefully they will pick up some things, you know, along that you might like. So that's pretty much it for me. You know, sorry if I got a little sentimental, but you know, I love my kids, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. I know you guys, most of you guys that watch me probably have families and children also. So once again, I want to say cheers to you guys. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you like it, you hate it. I'm not gonna hate you or be mad if you don't. Pick it up if you can. They have this thing all over in I think Oswald, New York. I think pretty much all the major places has it, and also the discount places have it also. That's pretty much it. If you like this content, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to get more content and see more of my videos, hit that bell icon at the bottom. I'll let you guys know. I'll put a link down where you can check this one out. And thanks to God. Thanks again for watching. I said thanks to God. Thanks again for watching, guys. I appreciate you. You are my peoples. You know this. And like I always say, it's okay if you want to smell like Rome. I'll check you guys out on the next video. Peace.